Good morning, great Americans. It's another great American video from Kentucky. Well, this morning a hot potato landed in my lap that was so delicious. It looked like such a delicious potato that I just had to take advantage of it. Here's a clip of everyone's favorite moron, idiot, imbecile, retard, Sonny Hostin from the witch's cauldron over at that snake pit called The View on ABC. Um, and this is the most colossally stupid statement I've ever heard, and I'm going to tell you why. But here it is, real quick.
So the bottom line is the Democrats went into this after a blue wave out of the American people saying we do want the opposition. The working people want the Democratic Party to fight for them. And now they just caved and surrendered. I think Chuck Schumer, his days are over. If he cannot keep his caucus together, he needs to go. He needs to be replaced.
So what is wrong with this statement? First of all, she admits, I don't know if she realizes it or not because she's pretty stupid, but she's all hysterical and shit. So she literally admits without a shadow of a doubt that the shutdown was owned and operated by the Democrats. Why? Because she just said the Democrats should have stuck together to keep the shutdown going. That means that the Democrats were the ones keeping the shutdown going. She's mad because Chuck Schumer did not keep his caucus together to keep the shutdown going. That means she wanted to keep the shutdown going, and that means it was the Democrats that were keeping the shutdown going. Now, a few Democrats broke away, voted Republican. We finally got 60 votes, and now we're able to end the shutdown. And she's mad. So that's stupidity number one. She inadvertently, unwittingly admitted that it was the Democrats' shutdown and they were keeping the shutdown going. Here's number two. She talked about a blue wave. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. There was no blue wave in the last election. What happened was, a few elections in solid Democrat areas remained in Democrat hands. That's not a blue wave. You know what I mean? Now, let's wait till the real midterms in 2026 and then the big election in 2028, and we'll see how much of a blue wave there is. I feel there will not be one. But look, did you expect a Republican to win the New York mayor? Did you expect a Republican to win in New Jersey? Now, I will admit that Virginia was a bit of a disappointment. But I wouldn't. It's not a blue wave, man. It was pretty much mostly Democrat strongholds remaining Democrat, and that's more of just a continuation of the status quo. That's not a blue wave. It may have been a communist wave. There was a communist wave, that's for sure. But but not a blue wave. So that's number two. Number three, in the context of the so-called blue wave, she's talking about the will of the people. In other words, when she was talking about her fantasy blue wave, she was trying to say that the people had spoken. Well, let me tell you so first of all, the people had not spoken because that's only a few states. America is made up of 50 states and several territories, not just New York and New Jersey. You stupid idiot, Sonny Hostin. But I'll tell you what the American people have spoken about across all 50 states and territories. They want the shutdown to end. They were not on the side of Democrats. They are not on the side of Schumer's shutdown. They wanted the shutdown to end. And fortunately, a few Democrats woke up. Now, I don't know whether they saw the light and realized what they were doing is wrong, or maybe they're afraid of upcoming elections or whatever it is. but a few Democrats broke away and joined the Republicans to end the shutdown. So, so that was the will of the people, and the few Democrats who broke away listened to the will of the people. But, whatever their motivations may have been, I don't know, but they sure heard it and they acted upon it, and now the shutdown is ended. The Democrats so that's one, two, three strikes against Sonny Hostin, imbecile and moron from that show full of stupid idiot old hags, The View. So that's it for today. And speaking of elections, don't forget our theme through 2026 and 2028: stay the course, trust Trump. We stand with Trump. Trump's agenda is working for America. He has solved all manner of international problems. He has rebuilt the military. He has fixed trade problems. We're going to get a bonus off every American is going to get a bonus off the tariffs. Isn't that great? Trump is keeping his word, and his number one issue is he is deporting illegal aliens just like we want him to do. Oh, and by the way, let me just throw in a side issue. I was going to keep this video short. I'm still going to keep it short. This is just a side issue. I've mentioned this in several videos, but I have to say it again. The people who are anti-ICE, they're calling ICE fascists, and they hate fascism. They hate ICE, and they're going after ICE and demonstrating it against ICE. Please, let's have a little reality check here for a moment. ICE is law enforcement. Whether local level, state level, federal level, police are police, and they wear a badge and they arrest people. Whether it's your local police or other local agencies, whether it's your county sheriff, whether it's your state police, or whether it's your state troopers or your state highway patrol, and at the federal level, whether it's a federal marshal or the Secret Service or the FBI or the ATF, and yes, ICE, from your local policeman up through the federal levels, they are all law enforcement officers. They all carry a badge, and they all arrest criminals. ICE is out arresting illegal people who are in the country illegally. They have to go. And that's what ICE is. How can you protest against law enforcement? That would be the same as going downtown to your local city hall and saying, we hate the police. Well, we just hate the police. Police are fascists. Get rid of the police. That's how stupid that is. Well, that's frankly how stupid a lot of Democrats are. So, a little common sense, a little sanity. ICE is not some weird, creepy, secret organization. ICE is law enforcement at the federal level. Again, local level, police, county level, you got your sheriff. State level, you got your state police, you got your highway patrol, and the federal level, you've got the Secret Service, the FBI, ICE, and others. But no matter where you're at, they are all essentially police with a badge to arrest people who are breaking the law. And that's what ICE is doing. So if you have a problem with that, maybe you don't belong in America. If you don't like the law and you don't like law enforcement arresting criminals, then maybe America is not the place for you. Maybe some crazy what's that place where Ilhan Omar came from, where there's no laws at all and people are just going nutty. Maybe that's the place for you. Okay. So anyway, thanks for joining us. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe to our Substack page. I got links to all this stuff in the description of this video. And I will see you in the next Great American Video. Adios, muchachos. Oh, and happy Veterans Day.